Hey everyone, welcome to Studio SNC. Let's begin today lying down. So make your way down onto your mat and place the knees and the feet hip width apart, resting your arms down by your side, creating that nice long, strong Pilates setup. From here, we're going to find that mild connection in your core, so zipping up and in, finding that inner lift, something you can hold throughout the class. Take a breath in, press that lower back into the mat. Feel the lengthening of the lumbar spine, creating space between those vertebrae. And then releasing the lower back, maybe going a little further into an anterior pelvic tilt, creating a gap between the lower back and the floor. Breathing in, press that lower back down into the mat. Feel the length in the spine. And breathing out, releasing the lower back, creating a space between the lower back and the floor. Breathing in, pressing the lower back down to the mat, and breathing out, releasing. Just noticing how this movement affects the head, the neck. Your head is being pushed away or pulled away as you lengthen through that spine, and then pulled closer to the midline as you create a gap between the lower back and the floor. One more time, press that lower back to the mat, and then release the lower back from the floor. From here, press the lower back down towards the floor and keep it here. Exhale, float your right leg into tabletop. Flex that right foot and start to circle the ankle, getting movement into that right foot. The toes change direction of the circle. And then from here, flexing that right foot, keep that right angle in the leg as we tap the right heel to the mat. Keep your core engaged. Inhale, bending it back up into that perfect right angle, the knee above the hip, and then exhaling, tapping again. So you may feel this in the lower abdomen region on the right side. Try and move in unison with your breath as you exhale, tap the heel. Inhale, bend back in. Let go of any tension in the neck and the face. Anchoring down with the shoulders, the arms, as we tap the heel to the floor, and then lift back up into tabletop. Last two on this side as we tap and lift, and one more time, tap and lift. Right foot finds the floor, hip width apart from the left, and then that left leg, bring it up into tabletop, flexing the left foot, knee in line with the hip, and start circling the ankle, getting rid of any clicks on this side, any discomfort in this foot. Change direction of the circle, get rid of any clicks or cramps, and then flex the foot, push away with that left heel, take a breath in. Exhale, tap the left heel to the floor, and then inhale, bring it back in and bringing it back in. So we're extending from this left hip joint and then flexing so that the knee arrives over the hip as we tap the heel to the floor and then lift back up again. Tapping the heel to the floor and then lifting back up again. So feeling it here in the left side, the abdomen, those inner tummy muscles working with that breath. Your lateral thoracic breath, your Pilates breath as we tap down and lift back up again. Isolating that movement from your left hip, no movement in the knee, no movement in the ankle. Tap for one more, lift it up. Lower the left foot to the floor, feet hip width apart, and slide your heels in closer to your hips or as close as is comfortable for you. Tuck that chin in, press the lower back to the mat, exhale, push and lift those hips up into a strong shoulder bridge. Inhale at the top here, press down with the arms, and then exhale, allow the spine to come down vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly and controlled, drawing that belly button in towards the lower back, releasing the lower back into its natural shape at the bottom. So breathing in, pressing the lower back down, breathing out, pushing with the feet and lifting the hips up, squeezing the glutes, feeling the backs of the legs shorten, the front of the legs to lengthen. On the top, you take an inhale, and on your exhale, release the spine down. Slowly, controlled. Relax the pelvis. One more time, just like this. Breathe in, press the lower back down. Breathe out, push with the feet and lift the hips up. Inhale here at the top, squeeze the glutes, and then exhale, release the spine down slowly and controlled, relaxing the hips, the pelvis into their natural shape. Extend the legs out straight now. Feet in Pilates V if that feels good for you. If not, knees and feet directly up towards the ceiling. Reach your arms up. Take a breath in here. Exhale, use your breath and make your way all the way into a seated position. Breathe in, reach forward. Palms facing up, and exhale, roll to the mat, scooping in through your core. Breathe in the arms up and over. Exhale, use your breath, bring yourself up. 3 more just like this. Breathing in, reaching forward. Exhaling, rolling to the mat. Keep those legs strong. Inhale, arms over. Exhale, use your breath. Last 2 just like this. Inhale, reach forward, tuck the chin. Exhale, roll and scoop through the core as you roll down. Breathe in, arms over. And exhale, use your breath. Make your way all the way up into a seated position, a little different now. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, float your right leg into tabletop. Breathe in the arms over. Exhale, come up into 100 position with the upper body. Extend that right leg for 5. Reach the arms over, bend your right knee into tabletop. For 4, extend, lifting up. Breathing in, arms over. Keep that left leg strong and steady. 2 more here. Breathe in, breathe out. And 1 last time. Inhale. Exhale, hold a position and pulse vigorously from those shoulders. Up, down as fast as you can. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Your easier version, you bend that right knee in if you need to. 1 more breath cycle here. And then lower that right leg down slowly. Stop the pulse with the arm. Reach the arms over. Pause here for a minute. Link the thumbs and try and pull those thumbs apart. Chest stays open. Breathe into that torso. Exhale out, let it go. 1 more deep breath in. Pull with those thumbs. And then exhale, release. Release the thumbs. Reach the arms long. Inhale. Exhale, make your way all the way up into a seated position. Breathe in, reaching forward, palms up. Exhale, left knee into tabletop as you roll down. Breathe in the arms over. Exhale, we extend that left leg towards a high light switch. Arms into that 100 position. Breathe in the arms over and exhale, do it again. Exhale, stretch. 3 to go, breathe in. Exhale, come up. So trying out that HA sounding breath. Inhale, exhale, come up. 1 more just like this, breathe in. Exhale. Now we come up and stay up. So lifting up, extend that left leg and start pulsing vigorously from the shoulders, up, down as fast as you can. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Inhaling completely and exhaling completely. 1 more breath cycle. Lower that left leg with control. Reach the arms overhead again. Link the thumbs. Soften those elbows. Gently move your head from side to side here. And then hug your knees into your chest. Hands coming to the backs of the legs. Take a breath in. Hug in. Exhale. Rock up into a seated position. We're going to swing the legs out in our inhale. Let's rock back like you're on a swing. Exhale. Bend the knees. Come up. Breathe and roll back. Scooping through the core. Exhale, that mat massaging the spine. Breathe and roll. Breathe out, bring it up. Breathe and roll back again. And exhale, bring it up. 2 to go. Breathe and roll back. And exhale. 1 last time. Inhale, roll back. And exhale. Cross the legs here at the top of the mat and take hold of your knees, softening the shoulders and the elbows, maybe moving your shoulders a little bit, getting movement into the upper body, into the upper back. We're going to pull the upper body forward. Allow your forearms and your elbows to rest on the mat, or not on the mat, the forearms to rest on your thighs even. Sink the sit bones into the floor here. Take a breath in and then exhale, sit up, flip over onto your right side. And lower down onto the right side with the right long arm here, bending the right knee out in front so the right knee is in line with your right hip and the calf is creating a right angle with that hamstring. So place your left hand on your hip, get a good hold of it and lift that left leg up. We're going to point through the toes, kick forward. Exhale, push back twice. See if you can align the thighs as you kick forward. And then push back twice with the heel. Feel it in the glutes and the hamstrings. We point and push back twice. Breathe in, point, kick forward. And exhale, push back twice. Breathe in, point to kick forward. Exhale, push back twice. Breathe in, point, kick forward. And breathe out, push back twice. 2 more like this, pointing to kick forward, pushing back twice. Last one, point to kick forward and push back twice. From here, tap with the heel behind the hip. So your leg is slightly behind the line of your spine. And then we tap forward. So creating a semicircle with that heel, with that hip joint. And then you've got the support of this right leg underneath, bringing it forward and back, creating a semicircle, a rainbow shape with that heel. 2 more, tap, front, and 1 more, and release. Give your hip a little hit or a rub if you want. And then send those feet behind, pushing yourself up onto your right hand, and then spreading those left fingers to frame the right side of your face. Inhale, let's lift, reach, bend. Exhale, lower back down. Breathe in, lift, reach, bend. And exhale, lower back down. Inhale, we lift, reach, bend. And exhale, lower. 3 to go here. Inhale. And exhale, 2 more. Breathe in, lift. And lower down. 1 last time. Inhale, lift. And lower down. Flip side straight away. So coming over onto your left side now. Extending that left arm. Rest your ear on your bicep. Bending that left knee out in front of your left hip. And again, creating a wide angle with that left knee. Place your right hand on your hip here. Get a good grip of that leg. And then we point to kick forward. Maybe align the thighs if that's possible for you. And then push back twice. Point to kick forward. And then push back twice with the heel. Keep your right shoulder relaxed. And then push back twice. Feel it in the glutes. Point with the toes. And push back twice. Inhale, point, and exhale, push back twice. Breathe in, point, kick forward, and exhale, push back twice. Last 2 here, point, and push back. 1 last time, point, kick forward, and push back twice. From here, tap with that right heel behind, semicircle forward. Tap again, and then semicircle forward. Tap with the heel, and semicircle forward, creating a shape here with that right hip as we tap and circle. Tap and circle. And 1 last time, tap and semicircle behind. Bending the knees now, sending the feet behind the body, pushing yourself up onto your left hand. So framing the left side of your face with your right hand. Inhale, lift, reach, bend. And then exhale, lower back down. Breathing in, lift, reach, bend. Framing the left side of your face with your hand. Breathe in, lift, reach, bend, pressing into the fingertips, the base of the fingertips and the thumbs as we inhale, lift. And exhale, lower back down. 2 to go, breathe in. And breathe out. And 1 last time, inhale, lift. And exhale, lower, flip over onto your belly now. So let's bend our knees up towards the ceiling. The knees may be a little wider than hip width apart, or maybe hip width apart. Gently rocking from side to side. Massaging the thighs here on the mat. And maybe if you want, you can move the head from side to side as well. For a bit of extension work, let's extend the legs out on the mat straight. The forearms either side of the mat, tuck the chin in. Breathing in, peel the chest up, press the pelvis into the floor. And then exhale, release that spine down with control. Breathing in, lifting up, squeezing the glutes, pressing the pelvis into the mat, and then breathing out, lowering down slowly. Breathing in as we peel up, and then exhaling out as we lower down. Breathing in as we lift, press the hips into the mat, and breathing out, lowering down to the floor. Inhale, lifting up, press the pelvis into the floor, and breathing out, lowering down. 2 to go. Inhale, lift, squeeze the glutes, and then lower back down. 1 last time. Inhale, lifting up, and then lowering back down. Let's add to it. So bend your right knee as you peel the chest up, and then extend that right leg. Breathing in, bend the left knee as you lift, and extend it out. Breathing in, right knee bends, lift the chest, stretch it out, lower the chest. Breathing in, bending that left knee as we lift the chest, and then lower back to the floor. Breathe in, right knee bends, lift up, and lower. Breathe in, left knee bends, and lower down. 1 more time. Breathe in, lift up, and lower. And then that left knee bends. Breathe in, and breathe out. Slide the hands in underneath your shoulders. Take a breath in and exhale, push yourself up. Crawl forward on your mat. So sitting your bum onto the floor, the legs coming forward, hands to the shins, just allow yourself to roll onto the mat and to find a shape or a place that's comfortable for you. Allowing the arms and the legs to rest, the body to slow, the breath to slow. And once you've found that place, that position that feels nice for you in this moment, allow your head to let go. Allow the muscles in your face to soften, in between the eyebrows, the forehead itself, temples, the cheeks and the jaw. Maybe move your jaw from side to side and then release it. Breathing into all of that space created in the front of the body, the sides of the body, and the back. Your pelvis, your hips, letting go. Your limbs heavy. Your body heavy. Your breath easy. Flowing smoothly through the body, filling up. Letting go on your exhale, releasing any tension. Wriggling through the fingers, the toes now, allowing some movement return to the body bit by bit. Gently moving that head from side to side. And sliding your feet in towards your hips, wrapping your arms around your legs, giving yourself a cuddle, rocking from side to side here. Allow the head to join in too. And then slipping those hands to the back of your legs. Extend the legs out. Take a breath in and exhale. Rock up into a seated position. Well done, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.